Hey, welcome back to Life with Paulette. So today, as you all can see, it's clear. I'm going to be showing you guys my skincare routine, how I go through everything for video purposes. I have my wet cloth here. So at the beginning, when I do my cleanse, I'll just rinse it off with this. Hypothetically, okay, you just can imagine that I'm with the water so that way we can go through all the steps without having to be going back and forth, back and forth. Is that understood? I just wanted to get that out of the way. Alrighty. So as you all can see, like I mentioned, we are going to be going through my skincare routine. Everybody asked for this. You all wanted to see my real skin. Here I am, guys. Like you all already know that, we went on our vacation. I didn't have any skincare products. As you see, my routine it's not a lot, I have the basics over here. Everything else here is just added. And I'm going to just go on and follow through with you guys. This is a cleanser that I use. This is a hydration. It's hot right now in Hawaii, so I tend to try to get a little dry every so often. So normally you could swap your cleansers back and forth. So this one is a hydration one. This is a hydration cleanser, as you can see. So I'll add this. This is step number 1. Step number 2 is going to be your treatment. Yep. As you all see right now, I'm about to give myself a polishing scrub. I'm going to exfoliate the skin. Once I finish doing the therapy, which is the treatment here, there's a treatment mask for exfoliation, intense exfoliation to take off all the dead skin. Then I'll follow it up with my little best friend here, the toner. And what the toner is going to do is just going to clean out everything, get everything all situated, declog. This is my declogger right here. This is my toner. And then after that, we're going to go around the line. I apply basically my treatment. We're still in treatment zone, okay? It's just that one was more of a therapy treatment because this one you're going to apply before you add your toner, okay? So you're going to wash, and this is my therapeutic mask here, and depending on what my skin needs, if it needs to be hydrated, if it needs to be exfoliated, if I'm looking for forming, if I'm looking for brightening, I'm going to use this after I cleanse. Then I'm going to seal it all in with this, which is my toner. And then we're going to go over here to real treatments, where I'm going to make sure that everything that's outside the surface, inside of the surface, that needs to be attended to will get a little bit of assistance, okay? So the next thing that I use that I highly recommend everybody to find themselves of vitamin C. This vitamin C is something that basically it covers everything else that your skin needs. It helps with the forming, it helps with the exfoliation, it helps with discoloration, it helps with everything, okay? So this is my all-in-one little bar. It lasts 30 days, and within 30 days it will start changing color, and basically once it changes color, it loses its potency and you need to get a new one just because of how it was mixed, okay? It comes separately with the little vitamin C packages. So you input that in here, you shake it up, and you put 30 days, start counting down from the day you mix it. That's my vitamin C. And then everybody needs an eye cream. I know as you get older, you tend to rub your eyes a little bit more. You tend to start pulling on your face, and you start getting a little sag depending on your age. And maybe even younger, you tend to mess up that little area of your eyes, this little circle. Let me take these glasses off so y'all can get a better look. Oh my gosh, I can't see now. Oh, anyway. But anyway, so right around here is very delicate. So I always tell you guys to make sure that you're using this finger, okay? It's the one next to the pinky, and you're going to apply your stuff on here, and you always stroke it for up. Okay, you just go for up, you come around and you do this. This one I normally use as a 360, meaning it can go all over the eyes, just not inside of the eyes. So just be very cautious. They tend to sting a little bit if they do get into your eyes. And then you can't do without your lips exfoliation. Girls, let's talk about that. Okay, you're walking around, you know, your lips all over it, and guys too, you know, y'all make sure you get a little bit of, if you want to do it the natural way, you get a little bit of brown sugar or whatever sugar, drop like 1 or 2 little drops of lemon juice in there, plus you add a little bit of honey, mix that all up, and just exfoliate your lips. That's the easiest, healthiest way to go by. But make sure you're exfoliating your lips, because what happens if you don't exfoliate your lips, just like your face, if you do not cleanse your face and get into a routine, what happens is that you tend to create a whole lot of extra gook right around the top of your lip. Have you ever seen, some people call them like the cold sores, and it's because you're not cleaning and it's not exfoliating right around here. So you're gathering all the excessive grease and toxins instead of figuring out a way how to get it out of there. Okay, so every other day, I would say maybe 2 to 3 times a week, I will exfoliate my lips. Now, mind you, whenever on a daily basis, when I use my products, especially at the ending of my moisturizer, I will rub on my lips. But when it comes to exfoliation, because I'm constantly in the sun, I'm in Hawaii, guys. So you're constantly in the sun. What happens is that you tend to get a little sunburn, and sometimes, you know, if your lips not moisturized, and if you don't have that good shea butter on those lips, girl, they will become very crusty. And we do not want crusty lips, right, guys? So you go ahead and you do the mixture naturally, like I told you guys, or you can go ahead and you can invest in one of these polishing pouts, and basically it's the same little mixture that I mentioned to you guys. The same little mixture, you just put it on and exfoliate. Actually, it smells a little minty. Not a bad smell. Okay, like a little orangey, minty in there. And you exfoliate your lips with the sugar that's up in there. You apply that on. Then you wipe your lips off. And guys, apply any shea butter, apply any Vaseline, any type of lip balm that you could find. Just put that on to help healing and you know, get that moisture up in there so you can get your juicy lips back naturally. Okay, naturally. Yeah, y'all catch the drift. Alrighty. After we finish up with all this, y'all also, before you finish treating, remember, some of us has like blackheads, or we have a lot of pimples on our skin. Now, you may go ahead the old remedy way, everybody rubbing lemons on everything, but we ain't going that route, right? Because we don't want to strip away things that ain't supposed to be there. So what I normally do is I do Done with Zit. And this is part of my Artistry line, guys. I endorse this product. And mind you, when you apply this product onto you, basically it's very clear. It's everything blends together. Everything that you see me have here, they blends in together like if they're a unit. Okay, they're a unit. They're very good, easily blend in. And this is for those that have like acne and has pimples, bunch of pimples on your skin. You may want to go and grab yourself some of this. What I love about this product is that you only have to apply it on the trouble area. You don't have to put it all over the skin. So if I have one pimple here and one pimple there, you girls, you ladies, the ones that know, you know, when that time comes, we tend to start craving a lot of carbs, sweets, and desserts, and we tend to break out here and there. So I have the solution here for you guys. For those that's interested, you just shoot me a message, an email, and let me know. But I'm not on here trying to sell y'all anything. I'm just telling you all what it is that I'm using. Okay, this is what I use. Y'all compliment my skin, and I just want to share it with you guys. Okay, so but this is definitely a game changer in your skincare routine. Okay, now the final touch of this is your moisturizer. So we finish up with all of these. you did your intense treatment at the beginning, which is your mask, and then you're going to treat individual situations that your skin may have, and then we're going to seal it all in with a moisturizer. So the reason that I put this one on this side and this one on this side, because you all saw me already using my sleep mask, is because one has SPF 15 and the other one don't. Okay, so daytime, nighttime. This one has 30 SPF in it. So SPF 30 is in this one. I said 15 because that's what I'm used to saying, but I made an error. So it's SPF 30, and this helps protect you as it moisturizes your skin at the same time and seal in everything that you already applied to it so that the free radicals don't attack your skin. Okay, now over here is my nighttime. So I'll do the same routines. I'll take this out of the mix. This bad boy, you don't put any sunblock on during the nighttime. You're going to need to apply this one. This one don't have SPF in it, but this product right here, what it does, it rejuvenate your skin. It hydrates it, and it preps it for the following day. So once you apply this product on your skin, and you're all going to see me do it in the next couple of seconds because I'm going to show you guys my skincare routine. I just wanted to make sure you all know that automatically you can feel the hydrations. Once you apply it, you can feel your pores just sucking everything in, and you're going to start it definitely starts to work immediately. Okay, so this is my skincare routine. Do I do this every night? Yes, this portion I do every night. This portion I do every other day. And this portion here is every night. The exfoliation in the lips is probably maybe 2, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how badly they need therapy. And this part is every night as well, because this is my sleep lotion moisturizer that I put on in my skin. And that's my skincare routine, guys. And that was it. Wow, I finished in 11 minutes. I think I did a great job on that one, right? Okay. Any questions? You guys let me know. Now I'm going to do a video. I'm going to speed it up for y'all. Do y'all want me to speed it up? Maybe not. But anyway, I'm going to continue talking. So today, and by the way, this is my cleanser. And I normally put like probably 2 pumps. You apply it on. Get it all over your skin, guys. All up in here. And everybody is different. And normally I will apply my cleanser right in the shower or before I go to the shower. So that way I can get like at least a 2 to 3 minutes with it soaking in so it can open up and clean. And then once I get in there, I do everything else that I need to do, soak my body, and then I rinse it off. And then I'm ready to start with whatever treatment needs to be treated at that moment in time. But this is the cleanser that I use. Like I mentioned to you guys, it varies. Sometimes I will apply the hydration one, depending on how dry my skin feels. And then after that, depending on the change of the weather, then I'll just apply the balance one. So if I'm doing a whole lot of sweating and it's not as the weather is not as dry, then I would use my balance because all the grease is coming out, because I'm definitely normal to oily skin by nature, so I tend to come out more of a shinier type of girl. But if the weather is in my favor, meaning that it, is less dry and it's more on the winter side, I tend to go for a little bit more hydration. So in Hawaii, we're still in that hydration mood because it's a little bit dry outside. Your skin tends to get a little bit, needing some hydration. So you could change your you can change your cleanser up based upon the season that you're in. Okay, I'm using hydration right now because I need the hydration, and then I'm mixing it up with the balance, but that's on another video, guys. I'm just telling you what I'm doing right now. So now I put it on my skin. I chatted for 2 to 3 seconds like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. I was gonna wipe it off because I already have my towel here, and I'm gonna just go through and wipe it off, guys, just for video sake. I'm gonna take this all off. My normal thing will be in the shower with the water, but you know, due to situation, that can be done today. So as you see, I wiped it all off. My pores is open right now. When you have normal to oily skin, you tend to have a little thicker pores than a person that have finer lines because they have normal to drier skin. So once I apply this product on and I'm opening up my pores, if you look closer, you can see, okay, she's ready. Okay, so I'm ready. You're seeing it for whatever nutrition I'm going to apply onto the skin. Okay, now I'm going to put this out of the way over here. And like I mentioned to you guys, I'm going to put on my signature select mask because I need exfoliation. Okay, once you're living in Hawaii, guys, I just want you guys to know that you tend to need a little extra every once in a while because yeah, it's so tropical. Some minutes is one way, the other minutes is the other way, you know. So what this does, guys, this is going to exfoliate my skin without me having to rub anything. I just apply and I leave it on for 5 to 7 minutes and it does the job. And it's going to, for the next 2, maybe 3 days, once you wash your face and do all that stuff, you can see the difference because it's going to help take off all that dead skin. So I'm exfoliating, and most of you all will ask, well, how often do you exfoliate your skin? Well, normally these products is tend to use every other day. You can multi-use this product as well. So sometimes you get these products and they have like 5 different types. As you can see, it's nearly finished, it's nearly gone. I've been using this bad boy for my exfoliation, especially once I got back. So they have variety. So depending on what it is that you need, you know, sometimes you get a little dryness under your eyes and you just need a little brightening, or you need some hydration. You can put in different areas depending on the need of your skin. Some people just want forming and they use forming right around the eyes, like right here. Or you can just put individually every other day a different one you could apply. I like multitasking, and I basically like to use my product when I have to use my product, not just because I have a product, I use it. If my skin don't need to be exfoliated, then I don't use that product. I don't need it because I have all my basics right here. These 3 is all you need. Everything else, your vitamin C is an add-on. All these are treatments, and they're just basically lovable products that you may want to have. But if you want to start out your skincare journey, I will highly recommend these 3 products right here, or any 3 product that you can find that's reasonably priced for you or right up your zone. And some people has been on products all their life that they use. They just have not yet developed routine. So hopefully with you all watching me with my routine, you can basically say, you know what, I think I'm going to develop this routine because it looks pretty easy. It's pretty easy because this one I do after I come out of the shower. I'm drying off. I apply this 1, 2, 3 in 5 minutes to 7 minutes. My skin is already exfoliated. All I did was apply. So right now I apply this one. If you do have a lot of like pimples and stuff like that, it's always nice to get an exfoliation. So my exfoliation is on. I finished apply. I already talked for a few minutes, so I probably got 1 more minute to go. And in that process, guys, I will leave you all for 2 seconds, and then I'll come back so that I can show you my face when I already take it off. So after 5 to 7 minutes, you wash this bad boy off. Your pores are open with your cleanser. You applying all that intensive mask on, and then we're going to treat. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Okay, y'all don't go nowhere. 1, 2, 3. I'll be right back. Okay. Hey guys, and I'm back. See, I told you guys it was real quick. I went in there. I already took off my mask. Y'all can see. I put it on. I opened up my pores. I went in a deep tissue cleanse. And now I am going to do step number 2. And the reason why you want to clean out now, because all my pores is open. You see that? You see that matte phase? Okay, all my oils are level and I'm ready now. So I'm ready for what they'll call my toner. This toner actually is a balancing, refresh toner for normal to oily. And what it does is it has, oh, by the way, it has probiotic plus white hazel in it. And I know if you all just want to do the white hazel, you can, but you know, you don't have to do this one. Get something that you guys is comfortable with. Just make sure that it has a toner, because what the toner does is going to clean out your pores. Okay, so my pores is open with the cleanser. Then I did a deep tissue cleanse here with this mask, because I wanted to basically get I wanted to exfoliate the skin so all the dead skin can just fall off. And this thing, like I mentioned, it works throughout the week. So if I put it on today, by tomorrow, day after, it's still working. So this product is definitely something that you may want to be, want to try one day. Anyway, I'm going to go in and I'm going to close up my pores with the balancing mask. As you all can see, this is a balancing mask. And you may be asking why you did hydration here and then you did balancing. Exactly, because I told you all, depending on the seasons, remember? Okay, go back and re-listen so that way you all can catch the drift. Now, you normally have to shake this really well because it has the witch hazel up in here. It has extra probiotics because it's going to get in within the skin and it's going to clean it all out. If you even have pimples on your skin, guys, let me tell you how good this is. You don't even have to pop pimples because the cleanser will do the job for you, okay? Because we don't want any marks in our skin. You know, that fingernail where we go in there and just damage all the skin. We don't want to do that. We want to have a product that can help you with it. So even if you have to go in there and extract, it's not going to leave any excessive marks on your skin, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to open it up. And I normally don't like to do too much, but you could put 3 to 4 drops, or you can saturate your cotton the way that you want it. And then you're going to apply it up. Look at it. Automatically. Look at it. Y'all see. Look at that. You go for up. You come for out. You go over. Normally I would have like 2, when I took the licensing in how to use a product, normally I would have like 2. So normally I would have 2 of these, and then I'll show you guys the right way how to do it for up, and then you go over like this. But right now, for just sample purposes, I was looking for my daughter. She's also into the skincare now, and guys, I don't know where the rest of my cotton is, so I'm gonna just split this in 2 just so you guys can see. I know that's a little bit ratchet, but it's okay. So you go out like this, you go up and over. So up and over. And the reason why you want to take time with your cleanser is because pores is already open, and when pores is open, you can tend to hit those spots that really, really need attention. You can go behind your ears. Yes, guys, go behind your ears. Sometimes you have a little extra behind there hiding. You go upwards and, you go out, close your eyes, go over these lids. And this one, I don't run it over my lips just because, the taste is not the best. And you definitely, don't have to do it, okay? Because the moisturizer will do that in the end for you. Then, if you do have stuff on your nose like blackheads, you want to really get in there so that it can get under there. And that's it. So now my pores is definitely cleaned. I'm going to attack it now, guess what? With all of the other products, which is going to help treat. Okay, so after I finish all that, I go with my vitamin C, guys. We're going to put some vitamin C on. And this one, I need to get a new one. So get your vitamin C on. I drop my vitamin C, put it on. And I don't play with my vitamin C, okay? So your vitamin C, you get that on. Now, after you hit a certain age, guys, you're going to want some vitamin C. I can tell you that. You know, those free radicals don't be playing with you, okay? Those free radicals, they mean business. So if you're not protecting your skin, you can hem it up. Okay, put it on, let it work. Normally this, you will feel it. Once you put this vitamin C in, you can feel your skin is going to tingle a little bit. It's going to tingle a little bit. Well, you tingle it back, okay? Just massage it back. It's going to be a little bit extra wet. Okay, once you get it all in there, you can fan it for 2 seconds if you want to. You don't have to. I just like it a little bit extra, a little dry, just so that way when I apply what I'm applying, it will work. Okay, so the other thing is your eye cream. You have to make sure you're protecting on the hair. So I'm going to do it real quick for you guys. You drop a little bit, you apply it with this finger. See there? You apply it with that finger, and then you put it in. All right, there we go. And remember, you're using this finger, not this finger, the one next to the thumb, like that. So we're gonna do this, okay? And you just put it on there. You see that? Put it on. Wow, guys. And because, guys, you see that? Oh my God, if you all had seen my skin after I came back off of vacation, 2 weeks with no product, you would have been like, oh my gosh, Paulette, what's going on with you? Yeah, it was that type, okay? So I apply my eye lotion, I am ready. And then you wanna say, well, Paulette, what else is missing? So I wanna go ahead and I wanna get my lips. You see my lips? It needs a little bit of help. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get a little bit of this. See how that looks? You can see the little granitos, you know, a little sugar. And you apply it on. You don't need a lot of this. This little thing can last a long time, probably the whole year. You apply this in. Okay. Rub it on. Especially the top lip, because that's where everything just falls right there. And you know, it's not cute. You're talking to somebody, especially to my single girls, you know, you're talking to somebody and all of a sudden they can see all the blackheads right over the, oh my gosh. And vice versa, guys. Even if you are talking to somebody and you're coming up there with your little crusty lips, you need to get it together, okay? So exfoliate your lips, do it the natural way with the sugar, or you turn around and you just invest in a lip balm with a little bit of sugar and a little extra treatment in it. You put that on. And that's it. So I go on. Remember my little cloth that I had? See that? I'm gonna wipe it off. Right there. Right here. That's it. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. That's all it takes, guys. And I'm not finished yet, because now after we cleanse, we deep condition. And deep conditioning, like I mentioned to you, is not every day, okay? Probably 2 to 3 times a week. You can deep condition with a deep tissue treatment, okay? I use the mask. That's my deep tissue that I'm using, is a mask. And you all know we have 5 different one of these. I just needed to exfoliate today, and I went and I did it. So this we can, it's not every day, okay? But you will cleanse, you will tone, you will treat, or deep treat, and then treat. Then you will use your, and treatments is part of your eye stuff too, is part of the treatment. And your vitamin C is part of your treatment. And then if you have pimples, which I don't have any right now, but if you had pimples, you would apply right now before you seal in the moisture with the moisturizer, okay? Or the sleeping mask, okay? Anytime you're gonna hit to those, before that, you wanna get everything in there so you can seal it all in. And because I do not have a pimple right now, I'm not gonna use this, but this is what you would use specifically on those that has a lot of pimples, that people that, you know, tend to break out real quickly. You always want to have this in your in your purse, okay? And now we are going to go on, and because it's closer to the nighttime, nighttime is what I'm going to be using on my skincare. I'm going to use this sleep mask. Okay, so let's go over it one more time before I leave. We're going to cleanse. We're going to do a deep mask tissue cleaning, meaning any type of the mask, that's deep tissue cleaning. And then we are going to tone. And then we are going to treat. Now, my treatment, everything is in my vitamin C. So that's only one thing that I just add on my face, and it can work for like 5 to 10 different problems, and that's all I will use. If you have pimples, you would use this as a treatment. If your lips are a little crusty, you want to get yourself this, or you want to mix some brown sugar or white sugar with a little bit of honey and a couple dabs of lemon in it, and you scrub your lips out to get all that exfoliated off the lips. And once you're finished, you definitely got to finish it off with your eye cream. All the face is already finished step by step. Now we're going to moisturize. If it was the nighttime, you're going to use the sleep mask, because if it's the daytime, you're going to use your SPF moisturizer. This has moisturizer in it, plus it has the sun protection. So it's 2-in-1 in this product here. But because sun is already going down, we're using this bad boy. We're going to use the sleep one. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this as a moisturizer, guys. And once you apply this on your skin, you will automatically see this. How I put my thing on. I mean, it smells really nice and refreshing. See that? I'll put it on. I do rub this over my lips sometimes, but if you don't have this, it's okay, because you can also put shea butter on your lips. You all know how I got that shea butter. And you see, once I apply this on, guys, you can already see the skin feeling like it's sweating. Not in a bad way, but you can feel like the moisture that it's putting back in your pores, like it's filling them all up. Look at that. You see? And this is my moisturizer on. It's completed. And that was my full skincare routine for the nighttime. Okay, yes, I will do a daytime for you guys, but it's the same step. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed, and I mentioned to you guys, is if it's day or if it's nighttime. And you all know, for day you don't use sunblock. Well, I say the sun lotion. And for nighttime you don't use the sun lotion. Sorry about that. And the daytime you do. So that's the only difference, but it's the same process. Okay. And now that we are winding up, because we are already getting ready to finish up the day, I do incorporate Sister Elvira product up in here because she has shea butter. And basically I tend to finish it up, since I already took care of my skin, my facial skin. I just get a little bit of her product, rub it in my hand. As you see, when you rub her product, it just melts in the hand. And I tend to apply it on my hands. Okay, guys. I just apply it all over. See? Finish up. You treat also your nails. If you have not yet purchased your products, I highly recommend you that shea butter. This one is the Love Me, and it's the hydration body butter. And basically I use this a lot on my hands, because I tend to always be washing and up and down. So I use this, and basically the flavors in this, has aroma of berries and cream. It smells really nice. If you want to add a little bit extra, because you're just into all your nails, you can go ahead and you can get yourself a cuticle. Is my little cuticle oil, and I apply this on my nails depending on on a daily basis. Tend to do it too. And it does similarities. I put it on, see, it looked like paint, but it's not. It's oil, and I apply that on the nails. Sometimes I put it on before the shea butter, depending on how I want my nails to, how bright I want them to be. See, and then I just rub it in. That's it. You see? Nail, no paint. No paint. I don't put no paint. I'm done with all that. No paint. There we go. So nighttime routine complete. Skincare is done. Pow, babies. We ready. All right. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. My nighttime routine, and show you how I take care of my hands and my nails. You know, do I go and get mani-pedis still? Yes, I do. You know, I get my mani-pedis. I just don't apply all that color that I used to apply on it. And I don't honestly miss it as much, you know, because you can always substitute for something. That's one thing people will say, oh my God, you had to change everything. Guys, I'm the same person, you know, in a good way. You know, yeah, you're going to change a few habits, like, you know, you're going to substitute for something else. By the way, I did get in my Temu stuff, and I'll share with you guys in another video because this one is too long. But yeah, you do tend to upgrade yourself. I look at it as an upgrade. You know, things that you didn't know any better, now you know a little bit better. So you tend to adjust your style, adjust your sale with things, you know. So it's more of a modest and covering, and I'm loving it, guys. You know, at the beginning I did have issue. I ain't gonna lie with you, you know, with especially when it came to, I told you guys I was having trouble with the head ties. You know, I was having a little issue with here and there pants, you know, because of the type of work that I do. I definitely was going through my motions, but now we got things under control, guys. As y'all see, my bananas be on point. I know, you know. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. If you all have any other topics that you all want me to share with you guys, please let me know. This is me. Nothing changed in a way, on a good way, meaning skincare was always on it. You know, yes, I'd still do pedicures and manicures, but it's still done in a different way that I can be who I am still, and with a little extra positive tweak to it. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. All right, you all have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back again. If you like this video or these types of video, please let me know in the comments so that I can turn around and I can, you know, share more information with you. I have people that's recommending a certain type of other videos that they will want me to share here, and I'm listening, I'm getting it together, and I will definitely start doing that. But everything happens slow motion. We're not rushing anything. First, you're gonna pray about it, and you're gonna let God lead the way, and that's what I'm doing right now, just allowing him to lead. I am on YouTube. I'm not in no competition with nobody. I'm in my own lane. You can't be me, and I don't want to be you. Okay. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So everybody's in their lane, and it's okay. Give everybody love, show everybody love, and then keep it moving. Okay, we gonna get where we gotta get. I ain't in no rush. I'll get there, but in the process, we gonna make sure and cheer everybody else on. Okay, and make sure you do the same too. Okay, don't be eye hustling. Okay, just the eye hustle. You hit that like, you subscribe, and hit the bell, and show some love. Alrighty, bye. Love you guys. Deuces.